Shambra Bene Israel El Shabbat La So El Shabbat Le Dolo Tam Beni Ola Beni Bene Bene Israel Oti Lola Kisha Shekami Masa El Shaddai Wa Shamayim Wa Ta'adet Ubayom Makbi Shabbat Wa Inafash Baruch Shemeka Baruch Yemineka Baruch Tolateka Baruch Kudushateka El Shaddai Melech El Shaddai Malak El Shaddai Imlok Lolam Ma'eh Baruch Shem Kabol Makuto Lolam Ma'eh Baruch Habo Elohim Min Kumon Malek Elyon Aluhu Lolam Ma'eh. First of all, I'd like to give all honor and praise to the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, the God of Jacob, the great mighty revered God, the Most High God, who bestows his loving kindness possesses all things, who remembers the pious deeds of the patriarchs, the Most High slow of anger, great in kindness, forgiving iniquity and transgressions, but who will by no means clear the guilty, visiting iniquities of fathers upon the children to the third and fourth generation. The Most High's work is perfect for all ways of justice, a God of faithfulness and without iniquity, just and right is he. You may be seated. Giving due respect and honor to a head in Israel, my father, Chief of Chief Eleazar, to the chiefmen, princes, brothers and sisters, I say unto you the tongue of my forefathers, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. We was commanded to love righteousness. I said we was commanded to love righteousness. Right. There was a few commandments that God gave us and told us what to love. Yeah. Very few. He said love righteousness. He said love the stranger, the fatherless, and the widow. He tell you what to love. He said love me or love God with all your heart, soul, and might. With everything you got, love God with that. And that love is only directed to certain things. God teaches us and tells us where to direct our love for. And you can't love something if there's no common interest. You can't love God if you're not interested in the things that God is interested in. In order to say that you love God, you have to be interested in what God is interested in. And this is how you show your love for God. He said, love me with all your heart, soul, and might. With everything you got, love God with that. And when you love with all your heart, soul, and might, you become sick. You become sick. Why do you think Saul got the way he got? Huh? Why do you think King Saul got the way he got? When he finally tried to receive or get an answer from God, and he realized that God was not answering him because he went against the commandment that God commanded him of, told him to do. He went against it. Then he said, you know what he said? He said, I feared the people. He said, I feared the people, which means this is why God said, sir, he said, strength. My father used to say, strength and courage. Right. All right? Because sometimes you will develop a certain type of fear and you will be ashamed. And because of fear and of you being ashamed, you will violate God. Right. You will violate the commandments of God. So God commanded us and said, listen, fear me. Love me with all your heart, soul, and might. Right. Which means your wife, your children, your family, relatives, friends, neighbors. Nobody comes before God. That's right. Say it again. Because when you put things when you put people or you put things ahead of God, now God said, you done put him before me.
That's right.
You done put this person before me. And what you call that? Idolatry.
That's right.
Why you call that idolatry? Because idolatry means immoderate attachment. Immoderate means excessive, too much attachment. I'm too attached. I'm too attached to this thing to let it go, to fulfill God's law. You cannot be that attached to nothing that you need to let go. That's why my father said, he said, death. He said, death is a natural part of life. We all gotta die. But when death comes for you, you want to be right with God.
Right.
I said, when death comes for you, you want to be right with God. And that's my mentality, man. I want to be right with God. I want to maintain a certain type of mentality that is accepted by God. I want to maintain customs and traditions in ways that God accepts.
Right.
So we read the book with a purpose to seek out the things that God loves.
Yeah.
And you will learn the things that God loves by reading about the people that God left for examples.
Right.
These men that we read about are examples of what to follow.
Right.
And you read about men for examples and shows you what not to follow.
Right.
The woman, you have examples of godly women, righteous women. And there are examples of how you should act and move with God, with your husband, with your father. But these ways, you don't acquire these ways overnight. It takes habitual practice. It takes habitual practice. Because anything you practice becomes a habit. You build your own habit. You make your own habits. And you have the power to let go of habits. You got the power. You got the strength to let go of things that God hates. Once we realize that this habitual custom that I had taken on to myself, God hated, it's time to let it go, Chief Shama.
Right.
I can't remain this way no more, son. I got to stop being this way. You know why? Because if I remain this way, then God will despise me. I don't want God hating me.
That's right.
Huh? I don't want to be the cause of your downfall. I don't want to be used to put you down. I don't want God to use me for wickedness. I don't want God to use me for evil. Huh? And when we are used to do things that is contrary or to the behalf or to hurt someone, now I got to look at myself.
Check myself.
How far have I gotten away from the laws and the commandments of God for me to be a tool for wickedness? There's somewhere down the line that I did. There is something that I did somewhere down the line that I was used to do this diabolic thing. Huh? I want to be used for righteousness. Use me for the purpose to open up people's eyes for good purpose. That tells me that I'm good.
Yeah.
This is how you can tell whether you are good with God or not, according to what God used you for.
That's right, brother.
Don't use me for wickedness.
That's right, brother.
Because if I'm used for wickedness now, it's time to do some self-reevaluation. I got to self-reevaluate myself and see what's going on. We're going to go into the law of Numbers 15. Numbers 15, verse 22. Time sheet.
And if ye have erred.
And if ye have erred. And if ye have erred. The word for err is shagah. It means to sin through error.
But God realized that we're going to violate and sin.
Yeah.
God realized that, man. He realized that the very same day he gave Adam and Eve a choice.
Yeah.
God deals with you according to your choices that you make in life.
Yeah.
Make sure that your choices that you make in life is towards God.
That's right.
We have to be more on point with ourselves.
That's right.
And we have to continue and we have to begin to make changes with ourselves.
That's right,
Yom Kippur just passed and you're the same person.
That's right.
We can't be the same no more, man. I don't want to be the same. I want to change and I want people to realize and recognize I'm changing.
That's right, brother.
When people recognize it now, because I'm not going to recognize nothing. You can't recognize it. Nah, that's self-praise.
That's right.
I'm going to remain with humility before God. And by me remaining in a humble state and pushing up towards his laws, commandments, and statutes, then the people going to see. That's why when you read it said, you, Israel, is a light towards who? Towards the people, towards the nation.
Right.
The people won't recognize the godliness and the righteousness in you because they see and realize that you don't do the same thing that they do.
That's right.
They see and realize that you don't walk the same way they walk.
That's right.
They see and realize that you don't talk the way they talk.
That's right, brother.
Because these laws, commandments, and statutes gives us customs and ways
That's right,
that
brother.
we need to incorporate within ourselves to gain the attention of God.
That's right, brother.
That's the purpose, man.
Yeah.
Now we have to be truthful with ourselves
That's right.
and look in the mirror.
That's right, brother.
Everyone look in the mirror
That's right, brother.
and ask themselves, what are you doing different than before? Are you doing anything different from before?
That's right.
Did you incorporate anything in your life that you didn't incorporate before that is godly or righteous?
That's right, brother.
Because there's a word named Ta'tib. Ta'tib means to improve.
That's right, brother.
Are you improving?
That's right, brother.
Huh? Do you look the part? Huh? Did you eradicate anything?
That's right, brother.
Did you let go of anything?
That's right, brother.
Did you stop anything even though you like it?
That's right, brother.
But because you like it don't mean for you to continue doing it because you liking it. God dislike it.
That's right, brother.
Be truthful with yourself, man. And stop because that's the only way we're going to gain God's attention. That's the only way you will be accepted. I was reading in Sirach. They call it Sirach. Ecclesiasticus. I forgot what chapter. He said, a wicked man transgresseth the commandments of God.
That's right, brother.
Huh? So stop telling yourself you ain't wicked.
That's right.
You
brother.
and it wasn't even, it was specific.
That's right.
It ain't even mentioned presumptuous
That's
or
right.
this or that. You transgress the commandments of God, you're wicked.
That's right, brother.
That's why King David, he said, yo, man, he said, I have not wickedly
That's right.
forgotten thy law.
Yeah.
So to forget the commandments of God is wickedness. When you forget God's law, when you forget certain laws that you have no business forgetting, it denotes wickedness.
That's right. That's what the book denotes.
So now we need to look in the mirror and be truthful with ourselves, man.
Wicked.
Because then and only then we can fix that. We can fix it.
That's right, brother.
You can't fix something that you don't recognize and realize that is broken and it needs to be fixed.
That's right, brother. Teach. Teach.
We need to be fixed.
That's right, brother.
We cannot fix ourselves.
That's right, brother.
I need God to fix me.
That's right.
And the only way God gonna fix you, you have to realize that you need to be fixed and start pushing up yourself.
That's
We
right.
gotta put forth that foot first
That's right.
so that God can recognize it and he come out of his place for you.
That's
He
right.
said, okay, I see you want it.
That's right.
We gotta show God that we want it.
That's right.
Huh?
That's how God gave it to you.
How you think, why you think God dealt with Moses?
That's right, brother.
Huh? He said, listen,
That's
I need to do something to acquire or catch this guy's attention. So you know what? It says an angel of God appeared in the bush, spoke to him in the bush, a burning bush. Moses looked, he said, yo, man, he said, let me see this great sight. While the bush is burning, but it ain't being consumed. You ever realize why the bush was burning and it wasn't being consumed? The fire don't burn until God tells him to burn.
Right.
He's under command. The fire was commanded to consume Nadab and Abihu, but their clothes wasn't burned. Huh? That's the God we serve, man.
Right.
Do we believe this, man? Do we truly believe this? According to the amount of belief will show in your actions, man.
That's right.
In your actions. And we got to stop playing with God, man.
Right.
It's time to take this thing here serious. People say you go too far. I got to go far. I got to take this all the way.
Right.
Huh? To gain some type of impression in the heavens.
Right.
Huh? That's what I'm trying to do. I want to gain an impression in the heavens with God. So I go all the way with it. I go all the way. That's why I do the things I do. And you tell me, oh, he's losing his mind. Oh, he's crazy. No, I ain't crazy. I'm playing cautious. I'm being cautious with God. I'm playing the safe side. You know why? Because we don't have nobody to go to ask God, to ask him about God. You don't have nobody to go to that is inspired by God so that we can judge matters and ask questions. God left us the book. I said the Creator left the book.
That's right.
And he kicked us in our back and said, get out. You think you good? Huh? Again, look up. I keep saying it. Look up the definition of exile. Every captivity had a sentence. I said every captivity had a sentence. Ain't no sentence here. Think, man.
That's right, brother.
Ain't no sentence here. We in trouble, man.
Major.
We in major trouble. And I'm not going to teach you fairy tales and tell you lies, man. God just left us here.
Thank you, yourself. That's right, brother.
He ain't close no more.
That's
God ain't coming to us and asking. We in a bad situation, man.
Right, brother. We can fix
Nobody is that we could fix it. There ain't nobody fixing it.
it. Yeah. Sad part.
Look around.
That's the sad part.
You don't see no difference.
That's right.
Ain't nobody making no difference and no change within their lives.
That's right. Sit, man. Sit. Sit. That's it.
There was a man that would get in. He said, yo, man, he said, those guys look like princes. He said, yo, and he determined that those guys was his brothers according to how he dressed. He said, yo, man, regardless of what the situation is, he said, those was my brothers. And if you would have spared their life, I would have spared you.
Fall.
Fall on them.
Right.
We gotta pick up, man. We gotta pick
That's right, brother.
we gotta pick it up, man.
That's right, brother.
We gotta pick it up, man. We gotta pick it up.
That's right, brother.
Because
That's right, brother.
your righteousness can dwell upon your seed. Your seed, your children can be, that people say, your children can be saved through the Father's righteousness. You think it's a game, man? That's what we think. We think it's game. So I want my son to continue in the walk, to continue walking in this truth. I don't want him to grow and get older as a grown man And his choices in life is to leave off from God.
No.
I don't want that. But you only know what your child chooses when the child get older.
Right.
So that's why it's important to instill the ways and the customs of God into your children
That's right.
and hope that they remain and stay firm.
Yeah.
Don't leave it on them.
No.
Don't leave it on them.
Probably. That's what it is.
No, you're not coming here Saturday morning.
No.
I want you here Friday night.
That's right.
Right.
You stay here Friday night.
That's right, brother.
16, 17, 18, 20 years old, 21, 22, 25. I didn't teach you that.
That's right.
You here from Friday night.
That's right, brother.
'Cause I don't know what you're doing outside.
That's right, brother.
I don't know what you're doing over there.
That's right, brother.
And wherever you're at, don't respect God.
Respect God.
So you can't be around people that don't respect God.
That's right.
So you have to put a separation between these things.
That's
If you
right.
truly believe in the Creator, there's only one God, man.
Right.
And there's one way to serve this God,
Stand
man.
up there. Stand up there.
There's one way to serve this God, man.
That's right, brother.
So when are we gonna make our mind up, man? When? Say God is waiting with his hands stretched out, waiting for us to return to God. But ain't nobody returning. Nobody returning, man. Why we continue to eat Nathan Franks?
Speak on it, brother.
Nathan Franks.
Speak on it, brother.
When the law said you shouldn't eat meat that died of itself.
That's right, brother.
When the law said when you shouldn't eat meat that was torn by beasts.
That's right.
Do you love meat that much that you can't let it go for the sake of God's law? What have you sacrificed to fulfill the commandments of God?
Oh, God.
Can you sacrifice your taste buds to fulfill the commandments of God?
Oh, good.
Creeps, man.
You touching me all over.
Why, man? Forsake your tastes. Learn to forsake your senses.
You touching me all over.
Because not everything you see, you can have. Not everything your taste buds react to, you should be eating.
That's right. Say it.
Let
man.
it go, man.
That's right, brother.
Let it go.
That's right, brother.
Sacrifice.
Right.
Just sacrifice for God. Give it up. There's things that we need to give up in life in order to receive. You cannot receive without giving up.
Say it again, brother.
I said you cannot receive. Keep receiving and you ain't giving nothing up.
Right.
You got to give up, man.
That's right.
We got to learn to give up these things.
That's
Sometimes these things that we're giving up, you love it. And I desire it. But I'm giving it up for the sake of the laws and the commandments of God to show God where my heart is at.
That's right.
We got to get with it, man. We got to get with it, man. We got to get with it. I'm trying to give you some words of exaltation, trying to give you a boost, trying to give you some encouraging words. Because sometimes we get weak and we need these encouraging words.
That's
I don't
right.
need to be told that that God loves us.
That's right, brother.
But you know what? God can't love you if you don't love him.
That's right. Don't go that way.
You gotta show your love for God first.
That's right, brother.
And how do you show your love for God?
Fulfilled.
By fulfilling his commandments,
That's right. That's right.
by doing his laws,
That's right.
his commandments, his
Right.
statutes.
That's right. That's right, brother.
Huh? Why, man?
That's right, brother.
I don't. To sin through error, it also means inadvertence,
Yeah.
unintentional. Sin through error is a willful deviation from the laws of God. Huh? We willfully detour away from God.
That's right.
We willfully detour from God, man. You willfully put that fork to your mouth and ate it.
That's right, brother.
Did it willfully. Why? Because you can't forsake your taste buds
My feet.
to fulfill the commandments of God.
That's right.
You can't.
That's right, brother.
Where a person knows they are wrong, but chooses to continue in that error.
Oh, God.
You know you're wrong. You know you're wrong.
That's right, brother.
You know you shouldn't be moving this way. But I continue to move this way anyway. Anyhow, you know why? Because every one of us got a little bit of selfishness in us.
Not a lot, brother.
Every one of us got some selfishness in us. You know why? Because we choose ourselves
That's right.
above God.
That's right. That's a whole lot of
And guess what? That is the number one idol in life.
self.
Yourself.
That's right, brother.
Huh? That is why we sin against God.
That's right.
Because you choose your likings, your ideas, your feelings, what makes you happy, what you don't like, above what God likes, above if God don't like it, above how God feels.
That's right, brother.
You are God.
Right.
You done made yourself a God. You can't stop, huh? You can't stop balding your head, man.
That's right, brother.
For the sake of the commandments of God.
That's right, brother.
Who taught you and told you it's okay to bald your head?
That's right, brother.
Who said that, man?
That's
And
right.
this is why a lot of brothers, hey, I'm a product of Chief Eleazar.
Say it again. Gamli.
I'm a product of my father.
Gamli.
I'm going to tell you where it is. I'm going to tell you what it says. And I'm going to tell you exactly what it says.
Yeah.
I'm not going to put my opinion. I'm not going to add on how I feel. I'm not going to add on what I think. I'm not telling you none of that. I'm going to read the book and tell you exactly what it says, word for word. The book has its own explanation. Lo takwipu peya rosheker.
That's right.
Okay? Lo takwipu peya rosheker. Lo takwipu. Takwipu comes from the root word kwipa. It means kwipa means to skim off. You should not skim off. Lo takwipu peya. Peya is a side section, lock or curl. You shouldn't skim off a side section, lock or curl of your head. So you think everything that we say, all our thoughts and our opinions going to be right according to God?
No.
No. No. It's only as right as you is.
That's right.
You ain't all that right, brother.
That's right, brother.
So I got to take what you say with a grain of salt. Because I'm looking at you as your outward appearance and you don't look too good. With no tashkit, you should not mar or corrupt or payat. Look, with no tashkit, payat zekwaneka. Payat is a side section lock or curl. Zekwaneka is your beard. The only thing they trimmed was their mustache. How did I learn that? Was it Mephibosheth or Ishbosheth? Mephibosheth was supposed to go before the king. He said, I didn't go before the king. He said, because I didn't trim my beard. In English. When you look it up in the Hebrew, it says, I did not trim my mustache. So the only damn thing you are allowed to trim is your mustache. Safam. Safam is your mustache. Zekwaneka is your beard.
Yeah. Talk about it, John.
It's time to let it go, man.
Talk about it.
It's time to stop. It's time to show God that you're changing. Huh? Nobody head remains bald and shiny.
That's right.
You're going to have some fur start to grow out.
That's right.
But you're diabolical.
That's right.
Because you go in front of the mirror with cream. Put the cream on the head with a razor and you literally put the razor against your... You're not scared.
Man.
You cannot develop fear from God doing things like this.
That's right.
You can't fear God. And you won't fear God because you continue to sin presumptuous.
That's right.
You continue to do things that God hates, and you don't want to stop.
That's right. That's
You
right,
don't
brother.
want to stop.
That's right, brother.
You telling God, stop when I feel like it. Right now,
Uh-oh.
I ain't stopping.
Uh-oh.
Give God your butt to kiss.
Amen.
Nobody beard grows as a goatee. Come on, man.
Talk about it, brother.
Well, come on. Women win. We're not taking this serious.
Talk about it, brother.
Huh? Because God ain't going to take you serious.
That's right, brother.
Huh? And then we want to shalom, I'm shalom, blessed. You ain't blessed.
That's right, brother.
You curse. We curse ourselves.
That's right. Say it again.
I said, we curse ourselves. You can't curse me. I curse myself.
That's right.
And then you mess around and curse your children. Now, when your children begin to detour and turn away from God, it's because of you. Because he began to visit your iniquities upon your son. And he commanded the sins of the fathers to visit the son. So now when God done commanded my iniquities to visit my son, now what happened now? I look at my son and tell him he's crazy. No, you the one that's crazy. Because you did it to your own son. You did it to your own kid. Your daughter go outside and sleep with Tom, Dick, and Harry. God is visiting your iniquities on your daughters and your sons. Because you won't change. And this is why things are getting worse and worse and worse. Mom just had a son. Mom get a son. The son turned 4 or 5 years old. He already got him in a damn barber shop. Why? Because the wife too lazy to braid his hair. You're too lazy to braid the child hair. Immediately you take him to the barber shop and show him ways that God hates. God hate that.
Right.
Instill these things in these children, man.
That's
Instill it in the children. But the child see your weakness. I said the children see your weakness, so now they're going to become more weak than you. That's why when you read the book, it said generation after generation after generation has gotten weaker. That's not my words. That's in the book, man.
That's right.
It's in the book. Give your kids a chance to serve God by you fulfilling the commandments and the laws and the statutes of God, by you being fervent with God, man. Give them a chance.
That's right, brother.
Come on, man. Sin of error is a deliberate choice to disregard what is known to be right. Huh? We disregard knowing that it's right. We disregard it, man. And we know it's right.
I don't care.
Deep down inside, you know it's right. But guess what? You don't care.
I don't care.
The only thing you care about is you.
Teach, drummer.
Is you. You don't care about nothing else. You don't even care about your own children. Because if you cared about the children, you will live upright with God. We transgress without conscious intent. Conscious intent.
That's right, brother.
Let's read, man.
Numbers chapter 15, verse 22. And if ye have erred and not observed all these commandments,
And if ye have erred, and you didn't observe what?
all these commandments,
Wait, read that again.
and if ye have
And if
erred
you have erred,
and not observed all these commandments,
some,
all these commandments,
half,
all these commandments,
which means what? You are obligated. I don't want to hear you didn't know.
Right.
God don't want to hear that you didn't know. You didn't know because you didn't want to know.
That's right.
Read the book. Read the book.
That's right.
I said read the book. Now you will know after. Read the book. Learn about yourself. Learn about the things that God hates and despises.
That's right.
Learn about how to get in how to get close and to regain that relationship back with God. How? Learn, read the book. The
That's
book will show you, man. It'll show you.
That's right, brother.
Let's read.
That's right.
Verse 23. Even all that the Lord has commanded you by the hand of Moses,
Uh-huh.
from the day that the Lord commanded Moses, and henceforward among your generations.
Uh-huh.
Then it shall be, if aught be committed by ignorance,
If aught committed by ignorance. Ignorance means without the knowledge of. You didn't know. But we don't sin through ignorance.
No.
We don't violate the laws of God through ignorance.
No.
We make excuses of why we violate the commandments of God. And we put it on our job. We put it on everything else except for looking in the mirror and says, me. I'm the reason why.
That's right.
Because I don't want to give it up and stop.
That's right.
This is why you don't give it up. This is why you don't stop, because of you. Don't blame nobody else, man. And stop blaming people for your miscomings and your shortcomings with God.
That's right.
You coming up short because that's what you want to do.
That's right.
That's what you want to do.
That's right, brother.
Let's read.
by ignorance, without the knowledge of the congregation.
Without what?
Without the knowledge of the congregation.
Of the congregation. Uh-huh.
That all the congregation shall offer one young bullock.
One young bullock.
For a burnt offering.
Uh-huh.
For a sweet
savior unto God.
Lord, with his
meat offering.
And his drink
offering. And his drink offering.
According to the manner.
According to the manner.
And one kid
of the goat for a sin offering. You see what you got to give up to get back in favor with God? Huh? Again, what are you giving up, people? I said, what are we giving up?
Uh-oh.
We said we fast, we pray, we set up confessions.
Uh-oh.
We want God to do this for us and do this and do this. But what are you giving up to God? What are you stopping? What did you stop? Huh? What? You have to give up something to receive.
Right.
The book teaches us that.
That's right.
When I come to borrow, it's my duty to give a pledge before I receive from you. I have to give something of worth. But most of us don't give up no pledge. We always come with our hand out and nothing to give. Even we even gave up wine and certain things just to get information.
That's right. Just to ask you a question.
Just to ask a question. That is the customs of our forefathers. So you want God to recognize you? Start picking these things up and apply it to your living, to your life. You come up for advice from a brother, come with something. Hey, brother, I need to ask you a question. Hey, I've bought you a bottle of wine and some bread. Come sit down with me. Those are customs. Those are godly customs.
That's right.
We don't pick up the godly customs inside this book. We continue to do customs of the nations.
That's right.
Customs of the people. We follow these people. We have a heathenistic mentality.
That's right.
We can't serve God like that, man.
That's right, brother.
Can't serve God like that.
That's right, brother.
Can't serve God like that, man. We can't.
That's right.
Let's read.
And the priest shall make an atonement for all the congregation.
And the priest shall make an atonement. For who?
For all the congregation.
All the congregation.
Of the children of Israel.
Numbers 15, verse 25. The Hebrew word for atonement is kaper or kapara. It means to expiate. Reconciliation. Atonement means what? Making amends by giving up an offering. A form of reparation. You know where reparation comes from? To make repairs.
Yes, that's right.
To make repairs. The relationship and the connection between you and God has been broken. So in order to repair that bridge, in order to repair that connection, you got to give up something.
That's right, brother.
Don't you want to repair the broken connection you have with God?
That's right.
So in order to repair and get some type of connection with God, you got to give up.
That's right. Sacrifice. Man.
I learned that from my father, man.
That's right.
He always made vows and gave things up that he loved.
That's right.
He gave it up just to get some type of, get some type of, that's why he connected so quick. He gave up food
That's right.
and minimized what he ate
That's right.
and made it, and came to himself and said, man, I'm going to eat like my forefathers.
That's right.
And I'm going to eat just like them.
That's right.
We understand that? He said, I'm going to be just like them.
That's right.
I'm going to think just like them.
That's right.
I'm going to eat just like them.
That's right.
I'm going to walk just like them.
That's right.
I'm going to look just like them.
That's right.
Huh?
That's right.
You see that mentality?
That's right.
Huh? And you think that's not going to cause an impression in the heavens? You think that's not going to cause an impression in the heavens?
That's right, brother.
To expiate means to atone for guilt or sin. Atone for sin means to make amends or provide reparation for wrong, or by taking action to correct past faults. You hear that? There are a lot of past faults that have not been corrected. And a lot of us has forgotten about these past faults. And we look over it. What's wrong with us, man? What's wrong with us? You think God gonna accept us the way we is?
Talk about it, brother.
No. There is a way that God wants us to be. And if we don't acquire those ways and those customs and those mannerisms according to the ways that our forefathers is, then God is not going to accept us.
That's right.
Because this God don't change.
That's
This
right.
God that we serve don't change.
That's right.
He said, I'm God and I change it not. He said, therefore, ye sons of Jacob are not consumed. I never went back on my word. I didn't go back. And that's the only reason why you dudes are alive. Why? Because I made a covenant with my man. I made a covenant with my beloved one, Abraham. And that's the only reason why I didn't wipe y'all out. Huh? So we got to be like God.
That's right, brother.
I said, we got to be just like God.
That's right.
Let's read it.
Verse 25.
Uh-huh.
And the priest shall make an atonement for all the congregation of the children of Israel.
Uh-huh.
And it shall be forgiven them, for it is their ignorance. And they shall bring their offering, a sacrifice made by fire unto the Lord, and their sin offering before the Lord for their ignorance.
Uh-huh.
And it shall be forgiven all the congregation of the children of Israel.
And it shall be forgiven, all the congregation of the children of Israel,
And the stranger that sojourned among
and the
them,
stranger that sojourned among them.
seeing all the people were in ignorance.
Uh-huh. Read.
And if any soul sin through ignorance,
And if any soul sin through ignorance,
then he shall bring a she-goat
bring a she-goat
of the first
of
year
the first
for
year
a sin offering.
for a sin
And
offering.
the priest shall make an atonement.
God has made a way for us to get rid of iniquities. Huh? I said, God has made a way for us to get rid of sin by giving up these offerings. But we don't have no more high priest here to give up these offerings before God. So you got to get rid of them yourself by not repeating the same thing over and over before God, knowing that it's wrong. Huh? God still left the way open for us to return and to be able to get rid of these iniquities and sins, because sin bears down on your spirit.
Right.
I said sin weighs down on your spirit. And when sin bears down on your spirit, it weakens you. It weakens your determination to serve God.
That's right.
That's what sin does. I say it weakens your determination to serve God.
That's right.
That's what sin does, man.
That's right.
Let's read.
And the priest shall make an atonement for the soul that sinned ignorantly.
The
When
priest
he
shall make
sinned-
an atonement for the souls that sinned through ignorance. Read.
When he sinned by ignorance before the Lord,
Uh-huh.
to make an atonement for him. And it shall be forgiven him. You shall have one law for him that sinned through ignorance,
Uh-huh.
both for him that is born among the children of Israel,
Uh-huh.
and for the stranger that sojourned among them.
Uh-huh.
But the soul that doeth aught presumptuously,
But the soul that does aught presumptuously.
whether he be
Wait a
born,
minute. The Hebrew word for presumptuously is biyad ramah. It means, but the soul that does aught presumptuously, it means biyad ramah means with a high hand. You did it arrogantly. Huh? Arrogantly. So when we sin presumptuously before God, you're arrogant. An arrogant person is presumptuous.
Oh my goodness.
A presumptuous person is arrogant. Huh? It has the same qualities. It also means showing no regard for God, showing no consideration for God and the rights, the concerns or feelings of others. I ain't concerned with how you feel. So I do and say what I want to say. Huh? Arbitrary, overbearing. Huh? What does arbitrary and overbearing means? Arbitrary and overbearing. Concern for others is a feeling of genuine interest. You know what a feeling of genuine interest is? You know what that is? Now you're going to learn if I'm concerned for you. You know what genuine interest? I see you need. I see that you're hungry. I see that you're lacking. And if I'm concerned for you, I will seek you out and try to give you sufficiently for where you're lacking at. But we don't do these things. I want you to come back. I want you to humble yourself and come beg when you see the man need.
Closed mouth won't get fed, bro.
Closed mouth don't get fed. That's an evil and wicked saying.
That's a fact.
That's evil, man.
That's right.
I'm in need. And you see I'm in need. Are you concerned about me?
I see it.
Are you concerned about me? No, you're not. You can't do God's law. I got to be able to give without you asking. I got to be able to look to see where it's needed and give according to where it's needed. If I see you need sneakers, I'm not going to wait for you to ask me. I'm going to buy some and give it to you. Or I'll give you the money to get your own. But this is what God is looking for. We're not concerned for each other the way we're supposed to be concerned for each other. We're not, man. And this is why we're going further and further away from God, because these are laws concerning each other. These are laws that shows us how to deal with each other. We don't have a heart. We don't have a heart. I don't see nobody with a godly and heart. And I don't see nobody with that heart, man. Concern for others is the feeling of genuine interest, genuine care for the well-being of others. Sometimes we got to look at a person's state, his position, and go easy on him.
That's right, bro.
God put certain people around you to see how you going to treat that person.
That's right, bro.
How you going to treat him? He don't got nobody. He don't have nobody to care for him. He don't. Do you have a heart for that person?
That's right.
Do you care for that person? Are you concerned for that person?
That's right.
People like that can serve God.
That's right, brother.
We should be putting away change. Not actual change, but put away certain things. Put away change. Sometimes they don't need food. Sometimes they may come up short in their rent and they need something or a bill. Why we don't put certain things away for our own people when we are in need? You can go there and pull out and give. That's the mentality that we got to have
That's right.
for each other. Not talk bad about the person
That's right.
and look down on him because he ain't got nowhere to stay
That's right.
or he don't got nothing. That's God said we God can't accept us with a cold and stony heart, man.
That's right. Brother.
God can't accept us like that.
Put away his phony heart.
God can't accept us like that, man.
That's right.
Arbitrary. Arbitrary. When you act without thought. When we do things and we think about it after,
Yeah.
Too late.
it's too late. You already did it. It's too late. You already said it.
That's right.
Now you have to deal with how you made that person feel.
What you
That's
do.
right.
And God don't want to hear that you didn't mean it. God don't want to hear that you didn't mean it that way. You know what God is concerned about? How that person feels.
That's right.
You got to be careful with the stranger.
That's right.
Be careful with the fatherless.
That's right.
In the Hebrew, it don't say fatherless. It says yatum. Yatum means unprotected.
That's right.
Huh? So the man can have a father, but the father is not around. He's unprotected. That's deeper.
That's right.
That's deeper. Be careful of how you deal with people, because God switches the situation around.
Quick.
He switches the situation around and puts you on the opposite side and see how you're going to deal with it.
God, you were those shoes.
Let's read.
Whether he be born in the land or a stranger, the same reproacheth the Lord.
Wait a minute. Whether he be born in the land or a stranger, the same as reproached God.
Born in the way or not.
Born in the way or
Don't
not.
matter. That stuff don't matter.
Born in the way or not.
It don't matter.
But we deal
With people anyhow.
with people anyhow, man.
That's right.
Anyhow.
We deal with people anyhow. You gotta learn to have a heart. I was walking down
That's how
the block, man. Reproach. It means gadef in the Hebrew. Gadef means insult. The same has insulted God.
No,
The same has blasphemed God.
you also
Now, how do you insult and blaspheme God?
Oh, good.
What does it mean to blaspheme? To blaspheme means what? When you have no respect for what God has respect for.
Oh, God.
it's easy to blaspheme.
It's easy to blaspheme. I can even blaspheme God in my actions. You don't have to say a word. This is why I do certain things the way I do it. You know why? Because when you do things according to what you think, and you mess around and violate the commandments, you blaspheme God.
That's right.
You don't have to voice nothing to blaspheme God. I said, the definition of blaspheme is when you have no respect for what God has respect for. This is why I don't pick up brooms. This is why I don't pick up mops. This is why you ain't gonna catch me washing no dishes on Shabbat, on God's holy day.
Right.
You know why? Because I'm afraid.
Right.
And I ain't got Moses here to explain that to me.
Right.
So guess what? I go all the way with the laws of God.
That's
I
right.
go all the way. That's what my father taught me.
To the
Go
extreme.
all the way. So
All
you
the
keep
way.
yourself in the
clear.
safe, in the clear with God.
That's right.
We got to remain in the clear with God by going all the way. Nobody on this planet Earth is inspired by God enough to explain nothing to you.
That's
God
right.
gave us the book, and he told us don't add on and don't take away, which means follow what the book says,
Right.
And you'll be clear. But if you don't follow what the book says, and you want to add your opinion, and you want to take away, now we got a problem. I said, now we got a problem.
That's right.
Because you want to do your own thing. You want to do your own thing and you want God to accept it. You want to do how you feel and you want God to accept it.
You put your twist on it.
That's right, brother.
He said, when you send up a peace offering, he said, do it according to your own will.
Because you want to
Leviticus chapter 19. And the definition of according to your own will, it means razon. It means according to your own will. And it also means to be accepted.
Uh-oh.
Huh? So if I continue to do things according to my own will
Oh.
and not according to what God said, not according to the will of God, then it's not accepted. You might as well go to work on Shabbat. Go to work. Because you telling yourself that it's okay to sweep.
That's right.
So you pick the broom up and you sweep and mop.
the same thing.
I don't think that's work.
It's the same.
That's what people say. That's what evil people say.
What God-
I don't think. That's not in the vocabulary of a person that has the determination to serve God.
God.
it's not.
That's right.
I don't think.
That's right.
Always a good-
No, I know.
No. That's right.
And if I have to say I don't think, that means there's doubt. So I stay away from it.
That's
Right.
right.
I do without. Once you start thinking and there's no clarity, stay away from it.
Yeah. When in doubt,
Stay away from it.
go without.
That's
You
right.
know why? Because we got to stay on a clear path with God. That's what time it is, man. No one knows when that thing called death
That's right.
comes knocking on your door.
That's right.
And you want to be right with God when that word called death come for you.
That's right.
You want to be right with God. Look in the mirror and ask yourself, am I ready?
Huh?
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 Ask yourself,
Huh?
am I ready?
I'm not.
Death comes all
I'm
ages.
not.
I said, death comes in all
Anytime.
ages.
Anytime in life.
Anytime.
That's right.
There's no set time when death comes.
That's right, brother.
There's no set time.
That's right, brother.
So when that time comes for me, I want to be right.
That's right.
I want to be right. And in order to stay right with God, you got to stay on yourself. You got to stay on top with yourself. Constant check. Constant. Taking heed to yourself. Being on guard with yourself. The word be on guard is shamad. But you can't be on guard with yourself if we don't guard the things that God said to guard and observe.
That's right.
That's how you do it.
That's how you guard yourself.
That's right, brother.
To reproach, it means, let me show you how to reproach God.
Uh-oh.
You know, a lot of us reproach God.
On a daily basis.
We reproach God by the things that we say. What does reproach God mean? To express what you disagree with.
I don't like.
That's how you approach God. By saying things that you disagree with. I don't like.
I don't think.
I'm good, man.
I don't think.
I'm
I
good.
don't like.
I don't agree.
It means to express disapproval by refusing to accept what God says.
I don't agree.
You don't agree.
Yeah,
You reproach God.
that's right.
He said, go ahead, read that verse. Go ahead.
That is.
Verse 30.
He's still in
But the
30.
soul that doeth aught presumptuously,
Uh-huh.
whether he be born in the land or a stranger,
Uh-huh.
the same reproacheth the Lord,
The same reproach of the Lord.
and that soul shall be cut off.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Read that over. Read it over.
But the soul that
Let's hear
doeth
this,
aught
hear this.
presumptuously,
But the soul that does ought presumptuously. I already explained to you what presumptuous is. It means beyad ramah. You do things with a high hand. You do things arrogantly. I explained that already. I don't want to go ahead, read.
whether he be born in the land
Whether it be born in
or
the
a
land
stranger,
or a
the
stranger.
same
The
reproacheth
same
the
has
Lord,
reproached God. The same has blasphemed God.
and that soul shall be cut off from among
And
the
that
people.
soul shall be cut off from among my people. You gonna tell me you ain't cut off? You know how many of us is violating this? And you tell yourself you're not cut off?
Cold.
This ain't my words.
Yeah.
This is God's words.
That's right, man.
But have you realized that? Are you able to accept the fact that you're cut off?
Right.
Only then you can get yourself. Only then, if you realize it, you can pull yourself out that rut.
That's right.
You can pull yourself out that
You're being
pit.
cut off. That's right.
Huh? We do things that brings about a cut off state.
That's right, brother.
Now, the Hebrew word for cut off. Now we're going to learn and understand what it means to be cut off.
Uh-oh.
Okay? The Hebrew word for cut off is nikrita.
Uh-oh.
The word is niked. It means alienate.
Uh-oh.
It means to betray. It means to estrange. It also means to deny. So let's dig into these words. Alienate means what? To make a person feel hostile. To make a person feel hostile. Huh? What does hostile means? Hostile, when God has alienated you, it made you feel hostile. It means antagonistic. Antagonistic means what? It's a feeling of opposition to go against God. Plain and simple. This is why people, after you told them numerous and numerous times about what God said, according to law, you let it fly over your head.
That's not good.
And it goes over in one ear and it goes out. Why? Because you have been alienated before God. This is why people continue to eat blood and fat. This is why people continue to eat meat that died of itself. This is why people continue to shave and bald their heads. This is why people continue to profane God's day. This is why people come up with their own opinions. Because you're alienated. God has alienated you. We're not recognizing that we're sick.
Actually, that's a fact.
We ain't recognizing it. Huh? We're not recognizing it.
No good.
Is this your destiny?
That's right.
Ah, this is a mindset
Good.
where you take heed to yourself and then you ask yourself, why am I repeating the same actions that is against God over and over and over? Is this my purpose?
That's right.
Is this my destiny?
That's right.
Is this what I was born here for?
That's right.
To go back and forth against God?
That's right.
Huh? But we tell ourselves that we're right and we're blessed, but we really not.
No.
We really not, man.
I'll tell you who blessed and who cursed.
We really not. Because we continue to walk opposite to God.
That's right. That's right, brother.
To make a person feel hostile, indifferent towards you, causing them to feel estranged or distant.
I don't want it different.
Okay? What does indifferent means? Indifferent means to lack interest.
Uh-oh.
I say indifferent means you lack interest.
Uh-oh. Interesting God.
When you lack interest, people go and come with God.
All right.
Good.
You see me today
Come
for
see.
Shabbat.
Come see.
Next 2 weeks, I don't see you.
Come sign.
You're in and out with God. You're in and out with God. So when you realize these things, I said when you realize, listen, man, the only way to pinpoint these blemishes and these faults within us, Israelites, Hebrews, inheritance of God, people who had claimed the heritage of Jacob. Please recognize and analyze, recognize yourself that you are sick.
That's right, dude.
Because I know I am.
I have recognized.
I am sick.
I have recognized.
I am sick.
Man, don't me.
Because when you see these things in yourself,
Right.
the only way to fix it You have to be truthful with yourself, man.
Yeah, they got it.
I can't keep telling myself I'm good with God when you're really not good. I can't keep telling myself I'm blessed when you're really not.
That's right.
You know why? In Ecclesiasticus it said, a wicked man transgresseth the commandments of God.
That's right.
So you want to argue with these godly men? Then you go ahead.
Right.
That's right.
You go ahead. I'm not 100% with God. So I know I'm in the wicked.
That's
I
right.
know I'm wicked.
That's right.
And I'm glad I'm recognizing, and I'm glad I'm able to recognize it because I'm going to fix it. And I don't have to remain wicked.
Don't believe.
I don't have to remain that way.
Don't believe.
You don't have to remain that way. But in order not to remain that way, you have to recognize that you're sick
That's right.
first. And recognize it, man.
That's right, brother.
We got to start making some changes, man. We got to start giving up things. We got to start giving up for the sake of the laws of God. Yeah, you love it, but God don't love it. Yeah, you like it, but God don't like it.
That's right.
This is God's day. The whole day is God's day.
That's right.
People only pop up on festive occasions.
Uh-oh.
You only see brothers on Sukkot,
True.
Passover,
That's true.
Feast of Unleavened Bread, New Moon. But to Shabbat,
It's a regular-
you don't never see them.
Yeah.
That's true.
And they come around here and say, "Oh man, Tom Sukkot, man, get out of here, man.
Yeah.
What was you the seventh day? And the seventh day before, and the seventh day before, and the seventh day before, and the seventh day before. Where was you?
52 times a year.
Every 7 day we have a gathering
That's right.
to where this is called recharge, to where we can recharge and recharge and recharge. When you read the book, it's a recharge.
Every time.
When you talk about it, when you sit in the house, it's a recharge.
That's right.
When you talk about it, when you walk by the way, it's a recharge.
That's right.
When you talk about it, when you lie down, it's a recharge. You recharge your spirit.
Right.
That's right.
That's why God said talk about it. That's why God said read. That's why God tells us to do certain things. Certain things God tells us to do is for your benefit.
My benefit.
It's for you.
It's for my benefit.
Yeah.
It's for our benefit.
Yeah.
Estrange. You know what estrange means? Estrange is a separation from God.
Okay.
Distance we created by iniquities.
Okay.
Distance we created by sin and disobedience. So you have created the distance between you and God. You done pushed God away. To betray. To be unfaithful to God. To be unfaithful to God. Failure to repent. You know what repent means? Failure to repent. Failure to make amends.
Make it right,
Make it right. I said make it right, man.
man.
Again, what are we giving up?
That's right.
Yom Kippur just passed. What are we giving up to get? What are we giving up? You cannot continue to remain the same. I don't want to see brother this one or brother that one the same. I want to see changes.
Say it again, brother.
Where's the changes coming at?
Say it again.
I want to see some changes in diet.
That's right.
I want to see some changes in your outlook, appearance.
That's right.
I want to see some changes in the way we think.
That's
I
right.
want to see some changes in your ways and your customs.
That's right.
I want to see changes.
That's right.
So now I see my brother is changing. Now I can walk with you because we both trying to change and be and walk upright with God.
That's right.
But if you ain't changing and I'm the only one changing, I can't walk with you.
That's right, brother.
I can't walk with you
That's right, brother.
because I'm the only one changing. or he's the only one, or she's the only one changing.
That's right.
Stop the gossip, man.
That's right.
Stop the gossip. Brothers run brothers out the camp. Sisters running sisters out the camp. Why? Because this sister want to talk to this sister about this sister. Then you have this brother want to talk to this brother about this brother. These things are cliques. Talking about camps. These ain't no damn camps. This camp, that camp, this camp, that camp. When this one go to this camp, they look at them, you look at them like he's strange. Well, what you doing here? People walk by you like he's strange. Don't want to even say shalom and greet you. Like you the enemy. We serve one God, man.
That's right.
The crazy thing about it, you got kids doing it.
That's right.
Children. And the parents don't teach the kids no respect. Hey, you don't see the brother sitting there, go say shalom. Go greet the person. That's one of the reasons why God said he don't accept Moab and Ammon in the country.
Right.
He said he will never accept Moab and Ammon because Israel did not receive a warm welcome. I said the nation of Israel have not received a warm welcome.
Cold shoulder. Cold treatment.
And when people come to your camp, or when strangers, or when people come to your camp, they don't receive a warm welcome.
That's right.
We serve one God.
That's right, brother.
And we act like we hate each other. We don't want to hold grudges. Grudges. God said, love your neighbor like you love yourself. He said, don't hate your neighbor.
That's right.
Don't hate your brother. Because when you hold grudges, it turns into hatred.
That's right.
It turns into hate.
That's right.
And sometimes you got to learn to let it go. You want God to let it go. Huh? Don't you want God to let go, to let certain things go concerning you?
Yeah.
So why you can't let it go?
Be fair.
Why do we hold on to things?
Talk about it, brother.
That issue alone. That issue is still it's correct.
Failure to repent, failure to make amends and acknowledge your sins. We cannot make amends, we cannot repent if you don't acknowledge that you was wrong.
I have sinned.
I said we cannot make amends if you don't acknowledge that you was wrong. But in order, that's the only way we can repent and make amends. Acknowledge your faults before God. Let's read.
Numbers chapter 15, verse 31. Because he had despised the word of the Lord.
Wait a minute. He said, because what?
He had despised the word of the Lord.
Because he had despised the word of God. What does despise mean? You don't think you despise God?
Uh-oh.
You despise God by despising his laws.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. My job is to show you where you're coming up short at. My job is to show you what needs to be done. My job is to show you what you need to stop doing. Not pat you on your back and rub your head and say, you're doing good, son.
That's not my job.
That's not my job. If you're doing good, I'm going to tell you you're doing good. To despise God, the Hebrew word for despise is contempt. You know what contempt is? Contempt is willful disobedience to God. You willfully go against the commandments and the laws of God. To despise means deep repugnance. Deep repugnance means to contradict. To contradict means what?
To go against.
To go against. To go against.
To deny.
People read the book and we
It's
contradict
everything.
what the book says. And then we say, it don't mean that. It means what it says, man. And it says what it means. We can't add our own opinion. We can't add on what we think.
That's right, brother.
It means to be opposite. To be opposite from God. Tom C.
because he had despised the word of the Lord,
because he had
and has
despised the
broken his
word of the
commandment.
Lord and has broken his who?
his commandment.
Broken God's commandment. The Hebrew word for broken is hepad. Hey, pay, resh. It means to break. It means to violate. It means to void. It means to nullify. To break the commandments of God means to invalidate. Okay? It means to invalidate. Now, what does invalidate means? Okay? Now we're going to get into that word invalidate. So we know exactly what we are doing so that we'll be able to pinpoint what we are doing. Okay? To invalidate means what? To deprive of liquid.
Take time. Take time.
It means something has been rendered invalid, which can be defined as to weaken, to discredit, or nullify. Huh?
Everything that the book said.
You discredit what God said.
Always looking at discredit.
Always looking to discredit what God said.
Nullify.
Huh?
Make it-
Always looking to nullify what God says.
make it deep.
These people are sick. It shows that you despise God. God said he agreed with it. It's okay. We go against it. And you try to find some type of loophole. You try to find some type of loophole within the law to discredit what God says. To break means to invalidate, and it also means to weaken the cogency, y'all. This is heavy. This is deep. So when we break the commandments of God, you weaken the cogency. You know what cogency is? The cogency means what? It means having the willpower to constrain and hold yourself back.
You ain't got it.
Huh? So when we break God's law, you don't have the strength to hold yourself back.
Right.
That's right.
When sin comes to the doors of your mind.
You don't know how to fight.
Before I violate the commandments of God, iniquity comes to the mind. It comes here. Now it's up to you to follow through with it. It's up to you to hold yourself back. But when we break the commandments of God, you don't have the strength to hold yourself back.
That's right.
Because you don't weaken it.
Right.
You don't see, God has equipped us. Huh? God has equipped us to be able to fight that thing called sin. But when we go against the commandments of God, we weaken what God equipped us with.
Right.
We weaken it.
That's a fact.
Tom Sheik,
That soul shall utterly be cut off.
wait a minute. He said, that soul shall be utterly cut off.
Uh-oh.
It says, hikaret, tikaret, exterminated,
Utterly.
destroyed.
Let's be honest.
Huh? Go ahead.
His iniquity shall be upon him.
His iniquity shall be upon him. It means in him. Anything that is in you is a part of you. Anything that is a part of you has become your genetic makeup.
That's right.
Iniquity has become our genetic makeup. It has been transferred to us through DNA. It's in us. It has been transferred through DNA. Tom Sheik.
And while the children of Israel were in the wilderness, they found a man that gathered sticks upon the Sabbath
He
day.
said, while the children of Israel was in the wilderness, they found a man gathering sticks. On what?
Upon the Sabbath
Upon
day.
the Sabbath day.
And they that found him gathering sticks brought him unto Moses and Aaron
And they
unto
that
all
what?
the congregation. And they that found him gathering sticks brought him unto Moses and Aaron and unto all the congregation.
And they that found him gathering sticks brought him to Moses, which means the action that he did
did that.
on God's holy day on God's Shabbat day, which was gathering, caused the people to string him up, and bring him to Moses. So they knew what he did was wrong. But what did he do?
Yeah.
What did he do? He didn't kindle no fire.
No. What did he do?
He didn't kindle no fire, which means the action of gathering is work.
That's it.
The book teaches us what is work concerning the Shabbat day, what to stay away from, so we don't profane the Shabbat day. So when we gather, it's work. He was gathering sticks, picking up sticks. God don't kill you, and he wouldn't have killed him for his intentions, and he didn't kindle no fire. But the action of him gathering is work. We got to serve God being cautious. We got to serve God being cautious. We must be cautious. So that, because if we're not cautious, that's when we're going to violate God, man.
That's right.
Got to be cautious. Let's read.
And they that put him in ward, because it was not declared what should be done to him.
Read.
And the Lord said unto Moses, the man shall be surely put to death.
God said, put him to death.
All the congregation shall stone him with stones.
All the congregation shall, what?
Stone him with stones without the camp.
Certain judgments has to be left until after the Shabbat.
Right. That's why they wait.
Certain penalties had to be left, or matters have to be left until after the Shabbat. That's why they put him in ward. We can't take care of this now. This is God's day.
Right.
We take care of this matter later.
That's right.
Huh? John, go ahead, read.
And all the congregation brought him without the camp and stoned him with stones, and he died. As the Lord had commanded Moses. The Lord spake unto Moses, saying, speak unto the children of Israel, and bid them that they make
Speak unto the children of Israel. Read.
Bid them that they make them fringes.
Bid them that they make them zit fringes
in the borders of their garments.
Wait a minute. The Hebrew word for borders is kanfot or kanaf. Kanaf mean borders. I'm not going to tell you that. Kanaf mean borders, and kanaf also means corners. When you read Deuteronomy 22, it also speaks about fringes. But the difference between Numbers 15 verse 38, and the difference between Deuteronomy 22 said you should put the fringes arba kanfot. Arba is four. Kanfot is corners. The fringes supposed to be put on four corners, not on the borders. But Israelites, stubborn, hard-headed, and they refuse to follow what God said. You still see Israelites putting fringes on and ain't got no corners. I seen sisters with a long dress and they pin their fringes in the middle of the dress. It's not even on the borders. The fringes is pinned in the middle. And guess what? Your job is to warn that sister. Pull her to the side and warn her. But people walk around. They don't say nothing. They let everybody do as they feel. Nobody's correcting nobody. Nobody telling nobody nothing. And we can't get close to God like this. God commanded us to wear fringes on the corners of our garments. On the corners of our garments. The corners. So make some corners. Your fringes shouldn't be in the middle of your dress. Your fringes shouldn't be pinned on your sleeves. Your fringes shouldn't be pinned on your underwears. God shows us and tells us where to pin the fringes, put the fringes at. But Israelites is something else. We follow our own thing. And we do our own thing. and nobody corrects nobody.
Everybody.
There is no one correcting nobody. You know what happens? This brother come and talk to this brother about what that brother is doing. But we don't go to the brother.
Nope.
This sister talks about this sister, about what the other sister. But the sisters don't go to the sister. I ain't got to embarrass you. I could pull the sister or the brother to the side and we have a talk. And I'll show you. We got to do better, man. We got to do better. We got to do better. Yeah. People put fringes on their belt buckle. Kakam said, belt buckle. Serious, man? Let's read, man.
And bid them that they make them fringes in the borders of their garments.
Okay.
Throughout their generations.
Throughout their generations.
And that they put upon the fringe of the borders a ribbon of blue.
Okay. A ribbon of blue. You know what a ribbon of blue is? Petil tekelet. Petil is a thread. Or I don't even have to go into the Hebrew. Reading comprehension tells me that a ribbon of blue
Singular.
means a singular. Why do we walk around with blue fringes?
Multiple.
How many cotton picking times this has to be taught for people to acknowledge that God is not going to accept those blue fringes? When we do things according to our own will and not God's will, God is not going to accept it. You might as well don't wear it. You might as well don't put it on. You got to do it the way God said it in order for it to be accepted. Petil tekelet is a thread of blue. You have two different types of blue. Tekelet is navy blue. So I use the darkest blue to put and wrap around my fringe. Tekol is sky blue. It's a big difference. Let's read.
And it shall be unto you for a fringe, that ye may look upon it, and remember all the commandments of the Lord and do them, and that ye seek not after your own heart.
That you seek not after your own heart. All right. Hold up 1 second. Read that verse over. Not yet. Naomi, Lewi. Should women put splits in their dresses? Yes, people. You can ask your questions now while I'm teaching. If I see it, I'm gonna answer it. Should women put splits in their dresses? Okay. According to what the book says, it should be according to your garment. Okay, your top vesture. If you have on a robe, cornish, a one piece, a robe is a one piece. You put splits at the end, you put fringes on. Okay, if you have on a skirt that comes from the waist down, you don't have to put fringes on because it's not a kitsuka, it's not a garment. Okay, it's not a top piece. The top piece that you put over now, you split your top piece, put fringes on it. The only time you put fringes on your skirt or your dress or whatever you call it, if it's a robe, it has to be an all-in-one. Then you split it and you put corners on that. Your garment should have fringes. The top piece, t-shirt, everything you put on should have fringes. So, okay, should women put splits in their dresses? How can she pin it on the corners of a dress without it dragging on the floor? Don't make it so long.
This is the one piece. This is a robe.
This is a robe. And at the end of it, you split it.
You see? Don't make them too big when you have the robe on.
Right. Ask your questions, any questions about the law, about the chapter, about anything you want to ask, you can ask. Read that verse over, brother. Verse
39.
39, okay.
And it shall be unto you for a fringe.
And it shall be unto you for a fringe.
That ye may look upon
that
it.
ye may look upon it.
And remember all the
and
commandments
remember all
of the
the
Lord.
Commandments of God.
And do them.
And do them.
And that ye,
So it goes hand in hand. He said, the fringes is a reminder. It's a reminder of the laws and the commandments of God, that ye may look upon it and remember all of God's law. But today, the fringes don't serve its purpose. I see your fringes and still steal. I see your fringes and I steal. Okay? He said the Lord, and do them, and seek ye not after your own heart and your own lives, after which ye used to go whoring. Tom, see?
That ye may remember and do all my commandments.
That ye may remember and do all my commandments.
Be holy unto
and
your
that's
God.
The only way we can be accepted by God. That's the only way. We have to fulfill all of God's law. All of God's law. Tom, see?
That ye may remember and do all my commandments and be holy unto your God. I am the Lord your God, which brought you out of the land of Egypt to be your God. I am the Lord your God.
Okay. With that, I hope I got what was bought.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom and Khan.
Before we close out, we're going to ask some questions. You have any questions concerning law, concerning statutes, commandments, uncleanness law, diet, any kind of questions, what we should be wearing, anything, any questions? Saw a brother being arrested for shoplifting. He had on fringes. No way. Oh my gosh. Shoplifting. And people, if people go shoplifting, you can't buy those clothes. You can't buy those food. In Tobit, he said it's not, Tobit told his wife, he said it's not lawful to eat stolen food. Okay? So we can't buy nothing stolen. We should not be going to people, giving people our sizes to go boost, and then you go buy it. Okay? That means you agree with the thief. Yeah. That means you agree with him.
You could say.
You agree with them. Okay? Can women wear the headpiece? To my turban?
No,
be specific.
I was holding your dreads.
Oh, that was some type of cloth I had holding my locks. You have headpieces for women that they wear. Yeah, you can wear headpieces to hold your locks and stuff like that. Yeah.
But not your husband on.
But not your husband on.
You have your own.
Not your husband on. According to the laws and the commandments of God, right? It says a woman shall not wear that which pertaining to a man. So I'm going to ask family online, what does pertaining to means? You're going to answer your own question. I don't want to say what pertaining to means. I know what it means. But anybody on the line, do anybody know what pertaining to means? Huh? I'm waiting. Somebody, please tell me what pertaining to means. Anything that pertains to a man, a woman should not be wearing. If it's a man's, she should not be wearing.
Belongs to.
Pertaining to means belongs to. Torah Rabbah, Adon Kemuel. Pertaining to means belongs to. So I have to serve again. We got to serve God being cautious. We can't read the book and say and come up with our own terminology and our own idea and opinion concerning what you think God meant by that. God never told you what he meant. Did God come to you and tell you what he meant? No. You said what God meant. I said, you said that. Show me in the book where God said he ain't mean it. He said a woman shall not wear that which pertaining to a man. Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment. He said, for all that do so is an abomination before God, which means you're hateful. You become detestable. Women have to stop wearing pants. You got to stop wearing pants, man. And you're putting pants on the children. Putting your pants on your innocent little girls. Huh? You know what? Yeah. Pants didn't come about until a certain year. Until a certain century, man. Women, they never wear pants. Okay? What's the first one?
First one is from Emunya, Israel.
Go ahead.
If there's a spill on the Shabbat day that made a mess, is it okay to mop it, clean it up?
Well, I wouldn't
Or
use a
clean it
mop.
up?
I wouldn't use a mop. Those are work tools. Maintenance. Maintenance. Your janitorial. Maintenance and sweeping and
That's
mopping.
Well, that is work.
All that is cleaning and work. But if I spill something, if you spill something, ain't nothing wrong with getting some paper towel and wiping it up because you did it. But if you spilled it, I'm not going to clean it after you because I didn't spill it. You spilled it. So you go pick it up.
You serve yourself on Shabbat.
Okay? There's nothing wrong. Wisdom is the principal thing. You can't leave a spill in the middle of the floor and allow people to just walk around and walk on it. No. So if I spill it, I can pick it up and clean it. Don't go picking it up for me. You know why? Because now you go into servitude. And God commanded the maid servants, Exodus 20, commanded the maid servants and the men servants to rest. And the jobs of the men servants and the maid servants is to serve you. So that's why I don't serve you on Shabbat. I will never serve you on Shabbat. If you want something, you got to go get it. I'm not going to come and bring it to you and give you juice or pour you water or give you food. You get your own. You get your own. That's how close and that's how far I go. I go that far so that I don't violate.
That's how we was trained.
That's how I go all the way.
That's correct.
People have their own way of doing it. You have your own choices. But what's the next? What's the next one?
Karoon's L?
Huh?
Karoon's L? I don't know if I'm saying it correct.
Coons L.
Karoon's L. If someone buys food on Shabbat, can you eat some after Shabbat is over?
Yeah, well, if someone buys food on Shabbat, yeah, you can eat it after Shabbat. Shabbat is over. But the person shouldn't be buying no food on Shabbat.
There would be no food.
All that food should have been prepared before the 6th day. The day before. It has to be prepared the day before. If you read Exodus 16, it speaks about preparing. When you look up the definition of prepare, the Hebrew for prepare is hekinu. Hekinu means to prepare or to arrange. Everything that you're going to eat or drink should be prepared already on the 6th day. The chairs should be arranged from the 6th day or set up from the 6th day. You cannot remove the chairs and set up tables that has not been set up on the 6th day. You want to eat at a table? That table should have been out already from Friday before sunset. Those chairs should be set up already from Friday before sunset, just to keep yourself in the clear. And I play it close.
Another one.
Go ahead.
So if I'm cold and a brother gives me his hoodie, I can't wear it?
Absolutely not. That's the brother it says pertaining to, right?
Right.
Some people say it don't mean that. If you're cold, you should have left the house with enough clothes to put. Now, this is where sacrifice comes in at.
That's right.
This is where sacrifice comes in at.
That's right.
Huh? You don't benefit yourself because we tend to benefit ourselves and be breaking God's law. Be violating. I would never take my hoodie off and give it to my woman to put on. Before she leave the house, it's cold outside. Better make sure you leave with enough clothes. Leave with enough clothes. Because guess what? God did not come to you and tell you what he meant by that.
That's right.
All God did was reiterate and said, remember, Exodus, Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, and Deuteronomy is reiterated and spoken directly out the mouth of God. God said these. That verse 5. These are God's words. God did not explain that law and told you what he meant.
Right.
You only saying what God meant according to your stinking way of thinking. How you think.
Right.
God said a woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto man. Guess what? Let's leave it like that. Don't tell me what you think God meant.
Stand on that.
Don't say what God meant. It says what it says and it means what it says.
Okay.
Uh-huh. Should Israelite sisters use braids, false extensions, eyelashes, false nails, nail polish? Okay. Should Israelite sisters use braids? Ain't nothing wrong with a sister braiding her hair. You could use braids. Because our sisters in Isaiah, it speaks about the woman.
Isaiah 3.
Isaiah 3. In the Hebrew, it speaks about the woman that braided her hair.
That's right.
False extensions, eyelashes, false nails, nail polish.
Now, I want to be careful with the eyelashes.
Now, the see, the only thing, it wasn't our custom, but I'm not going to say you sin.
No.
I'm not going to say you
got your
sin
nails done.
because it's nowhere in the book that specifies that you sin if you go to the nail salon and get your nails done. They had nails. They did their nails. They beautified themselves. They got their feet done.
But the eyelashes, leave that
the eyelashes, I don't know the history of the eyelashes and stuff like that. I don't know. Makeup.
That's part of makeup, right? That's not part of the purification of a woman. That's makeup. That's cosmetology.
Right. Braids is a natural style. I don't see an issue with that. Or nail polish, right?
Nothing wrong with that.
The lashes can go. Exactly.
Correct.
Right.
The lashes, the first people to start wearing lashes in this country really and made it popular were women who danced in erotic places to hide their face. I'm just saying that's when it got real popular in this country. But everything is good except the lashes.
Yeah, it's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, our women beautified themselves.
Isaiah 3 talks about
Isaiah 3 talks about the crispin pins.
Yeah,
crispin pins, the wimples, that culture, that how the Muslim women look. That was our culture.
Yeah, that's how they look.
That's how we look.
They didn't even show their neck.
They took that from us.
They covered everything.
They took that from Hebrews, from us, from Israel. Any more questions? Tomorrow we'll be starting at 11 o'clock, 11 a.m. And since there's no more questions, with that, I'm going to close out. Hope everybody have a good night. Rest well. And see you tomorrow. Tomorrow, 11 a.m. Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom lekah.
Huh? I always do that. I don't know, just to give it time so I can see if anybody have any more questions.